All right, fellas, it's been a hot minute since I put anything up. Been super busy, but things have slowed down. So I got a couple projects going. I'll put some stuff up here as I get along. But right now, what I'm going to put up is a project that my brother from down under, Fordy, and his son, my adopted son Fred, have put together over a long period of time. I don't know how long, months, maybe a year. I don't know, but they have put together some drone footage of a bunch of bullets that they shot deer with. And what they've got is just how the deer reacted when the bullets hit them, how far the deer ran, and it's just really cool footage. Like I said, this is in Tasmania, and they've got the proper permits to use a drone. I don't know. I don't think we can use drone footage like that in the States. I don't know. I've never researched it, but they have the proper permits that they can use this footage in Tasmania. But the knowledge gained from this is just invaluable. It's in my personal opinion, it's just really cool. But I've added a narrative to it. The bullet used, how fast the bullet was traveling when it hit the deer, how far the deer ran. Okay, but and at the very end of this, there's a short video of him and Fred. They were on the phone talking back and forth, trying to get all this lined up while they were shooting a deer, and kind of what went into it for them to get all this done. And it's just really cool, and the work they put into it, I want to personally thank them for what they did and what they're doing for us as a community. So I thank you, Fred and Fordy. I love y'all. So let's get into it, and here we go. Like I said, if you got any questions for Fordy, you can ask him on my page, or I'm going to put this up on the Long Range Hunting Forum too. You can ask him there, and I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Once again, thank you, Fordy and Fred. You know what I'm going to ask you or tell you, but I won't do it here. I love you both. Here we go. 30 caliber, 137 Hammer Hunter, impact velocity of 3390. Time to tip was 28 feet. This is a 30 cal hammer, 163 HHT. This was the original tips that came out that worked very well. Impact velocity was 2580, and it was a bang flop. 6.5 CEB 110 grain Raptor. Impact velocity of 2750. Time to tip was 78 feet. .30 caliber McGuire, 168 long. Impact velocity of 2860. Time to tip was 26 feet. .30 caliber Apex, 201 afterburner, stage 3. Impact velocity was 2780. Time to tip was 19 yards. And check out this thermal. Here's another 30 caliber 201 Apex stage 3. Impact velocity was 2740. Time to tip was 9 yards. Here's a 338 Apex 200 grain afterburner, stage 2. Impact velocity was 2720. Bang flop. Here's the 338 200 grain afterburner again, Apex afterburner. Impact velocity is 2790. Time to tip was 17 yards. Here's a 30 caliber 166 grain hammer hunter with wax in the tip to simulate the oil that used to be in the bullets. Impact velocity was 2720. Time to tip was 27 yards. Here's the 166 grain 30 cal hammer hunter again with no oil. That's the way they're coming now dry. Impact velocity was 2810. Time to tip was 73 yards. .5 Hornady 123 ELDM. Impact velocity of 2750. Deer ran 500 yards or so. They had to find it with a thermal. Here's the 6.5 Apex Afterburner 123 grain. Impact velocity of 2740. Time to tip was 28 yards. Hornady 123 ELDM. Impact velocity of 2760. Time to tip was 5 yards. Here's a 6.5 hammer, 125 grain HHT with the latest polymer tip. Impact velocity was 2710. Time to tip was 40 yards. Here's the 6.5 hammer again, 125 grain HHT with the latest polymer tip. Impact velocity was 2790. Deer ran 80 to 100 yards over some rocks. There was no blood. They had to find it with the thermal.
He's underneath one, not the gum tree, the one at the back. The angle, it's a... he's going off now. Hang on, there they go, they're walking off now, mate. I can't shoot there because of skyline. Yep, he's walked off the back. We'll have to reposition ourselves. Okay, right, catch it.